Devices, data, people. Security has become a universal requirement. There are attacks on industrial systems, IoT devices, public institutions, military facilities, planes, connected trains and cars every day. By 2030, the estimated global market growth of embedded security will grow to $10.4 billion. With PikeOS, our secure real-time operating system, and ELinOS, SYSGO's secure embedded Linux distribution, we offer sophisticated solutions for applications with high demand for security. SYSGO has developed advanced solutions for today's security requirements, including certification service and long-term support. Let us take a look at the secure RTOS technology. The PikeOS Security Core covers fundamental requirements following the principle security by design, with functionalities such as strong separation of partitions or MILS architecture. Going even further, we established security functionalities like secure boot and update, TrustZone Support or intrusion detection system. And we offer even more with our long-standing experience in dealing with certification bodies and security evaluation facilities. Let's take a deeper look at some of our security functionalities. Secure boot. It starts with a trusted hardware platform, following TPM or TrustZone. The bootloader is initialized and checks the digital signature of the OS. PikeOS gets launched, followed by the system partitions. These have enhanced privileges like accessing binaries of user applications, stop and start them or raise health monitor events. In the last step, the user partitions are launched, which operate strictly isolated from each other. Secure communication. There's no communication between partitions per default. But in some cases, dedicated communication channels can be defined. Queuing ports, sampling ports, PikeOS file system. And with a data diet, data streams can flow in one direction only. That comes in handy when there are partitions with different classification levels, for instance. Sandboxing. PikeOS can be used to build consolidated systems with different safety criticalities. In this example, a Linux system with a low criticality runs isolated next to a high critical guest runtime environment. PikeOS makes sure the two different applications don't interfere with each other during runtime. Our embedded Linux distribution ELinOS works just perfect here. MILS, multiple independent levels of security. MILS is a high assurance security architecture that supports the coexistence of untrusted and trusted components based on verifiable separation mechanisms and controlled information flow. Low security partitions are strictly separated from high security applications, causing no interference of each other. Secure update. A device has three main challenges that need to be addressed: secure boot, secure update, and secure lifecycle. A secure update can be supported with PikeOS. It is the start of the secure lifecycle with multiple software updates via local, wired, or wireless update mechanisms, such as patches over the air. Secure gateway. With more and more devices being connected with each other, the communication with the outside world requires deterministic and accurate response times. That can only be achieved by means of an underlying real-time operating system. In transportation, for instance, electronic systems may be able to take control over the critical system. This significantly improves safety during the operation, but exposes the risk of unauthorized access. As a consequence, the vehicle's safety must be accompanied by security measures. Our secure automotive connectivity platform SACoP is our solution when it comes to communication from vehicle to vehicle or from vehicle to the infrastructure, providing virtualization of any guest operating system, high-performance gateway interfaces for secure communication, and over-the-air updates via transport layer security. TrustZone Support. The ARM TrustZone is a dedicated security measure for hardware which helps to execute application environments securely separated from each other and split platform resources. By creating two execution worlds, the normal world and the secure world, this technology provides isolation of security components in a system. An example would be the isolation of a feature-rich operating system from a smaller and secure operating system. ELinOS Embedded Linux. Our embedded Linux distribution ELinOS offers powerful features to build state-of-the-art embedded solutions for industrial applications. ELinOS boots fast and runs natively on the target system. As a complete package, ELinOS contains everything you need for developing Linux projects on embedded systems. And ELinOS can also run as guest operating system on an embedded target that is separated in time and space from its host operating system. As security approach, its host operating system encapsulates the Linux system that attackers can't break out of the shell. Interrupt control is managed by the host operating system PikeOS. ELinOS can't access the hardware independently. This mechanism also applies to the MMU, the Memory Management Unit. ELinOS doesn't deploy unnecessary additional services such as open network ports, unused libraries or unused kernel drivers by default, but keeps them optional. This leads to a custom-tailored system that is small, effective and well protected. The ELinOS board support packages and Linux kernel have been optimized to meet the highest requirements of embedded targets. The main concept is to reduce the number of device drivers and kernel features. Only the device drivers and features required by the system will be enabled in ELinOS. This reduces the complexity and the amount of device drivers in the system to a minimum, also reducing the surface for attacks. Our ELinOS distribution supports several mechanisms for hardening an embedded system, such as SE-Linux providing mandatory access control, address-based layout randomization, UEFI secure boot, restricted access to files and directories, or in-kernel memory protection. We offer a free and fully functional test version of ELinOS and tiny projects to discover even more features and possibilities. Common criteria. PikeOS holds the Common Criteria EAL 5+ certification, offering developers of IoT connected edge applications highest levels of security against sabotage and data theft. The PikeOS certification approach is designed to be modular and hardware independent. Certifications can be easily extended to different hardware platforms and different components can be certified according to the specific customer requirements. Our security services support you according to the processes specified in the common criteria. Because effective security isn't just a state, it's an ongoing process. We offer long-standing experience with certification bodies and security evaluation facilities, combining PikeOS with the hardware and device drivers needed by your projects. Special authority certification kits are available, containing just the right documents that match the demands from the evaluator and the certifier. We actively monitor all of our products, and we send out quarterly security bulletins about any potential security issues. SYSGO is the right partner offering advanced technology to meet highest security requirements of today's and future applications. Connected, protected, certifiable.